Eh.
Hey. So casual. The rematch, kinikola versus Farore.
Oh wow, they already started. Holy cow.
Wow.
We just get here and they're off.
Yep.
All right.
Any percent.
Stop,
Tournament race. Rematch for bracket.
This is a rematch for bracket.
For bracket.
As most tournaments are.
Well, to be bracketed, right?
Oh yeah, for the single limb bracket.
Yeah.
Because this is loser side rematch. These guys faced each other before, and Farore beat kinikola, which was probably the biggest upset of the tournament. And now she's trying to do it again, repeat history.
Again, kinikola favored in spite of Farore's winning last time, but anything can happen.
Anything is possible.
As we saw.
And if kinikola loses this race, he has to grow his hair out even further. As a member of the Baldman community.
Is that part of it? I thought it was just that he was gonna buzz it again if he won.
Yeah, that too. So he really wants to win this, is what I'm trying to say.
He really wants to win this. He likes being bald.
Both these players have been training for this moment. So it'd be a shame if one of them slips up in ways that they don't intend to. I mean, no one intends to slip up, but...
You obviously don't know me. I always intend to slip up.
Oh, really?
Or if you watched the Kinney stream earlier, sometimes you intend to slip up.
Yeah. But we won't dwell on that too much.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. I just wanted to mention it.
Do we have audio at all? I don't hear any audio.
I heard a little, but I hear controller as well. So yeah. We don't have audio right now.
Luckily, one of us can fill in for the audio. The tutorial.
Does anybody know the flood stuff? In order to change to the hover nozzle, you switch to the X, press the X button, and then you hold.
Oh, we have music again. We have music again.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, I don't have a flood impression, and I don't know the flood tutorial off by heart. Therefore, I don't really know what the therefore is, but that's bad, I guess. But yeah, excited for the rematch. It's gonna be dope.
This is really exciting. I knew I had to commentate this again. Last time I was with Paper, but I filled in Sid on what happened last time, so he knows what's going on.
Dude, I know everything that happened. The nuance, the RNG,
he knows all the subtleties of what happened.
Trey's memory was impressive when I asked him about it. Just like what happened specifically, and he knew each RNG, like,
every little detail.
Yeah, just like he had a little bit of a bonk after Pianta 6 on the movement, but he had a good Pianta 6 itself, you know? And
Every split down to the second.
That's very impressive.
But yeah, anyways.
That's some intense detail, average Trevor.
Both people getting a 325 airstrip.
Impressive.
Pretty standard for NTSCU, which they're both playing on as well.
Yes, thank God we finally have somebody that plays NTSCU to really understand the nuance of what they're going through.
And neither of them have subtitles on, which can be a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, so they don't. They have to listen to what's going on screen, you know.
Listen.
See, during the initial race, we only have Paper and Average Trey, who are betrayers of the NTSCU version.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I do, apparently.
Well, someone's got to bust us for that, I guess.
Yeah. So
the NTSCU user himself.
So they might not have understood really what's going on, you know? The nuance of the Serena 6 spam.
Yeah, like what is this guy saying right now? I don't understand the nuance of it. I need subtitles, dude.
Dude, we're using the word nuance too much, and I'm annoyed.
Nuance is a dead word now.
Let's stop. Idiosyncrasies. Let's use that word instead.
So yeah, we got to emphasize again, I feel like Farore got an insane run to beat Kenny last time. She PB'd by 1.5 minutes, going from a low 125 to a high 123. And that was pretty remarkable.
Skipping 124.
Kenny had a pretty good run, but he lost like 2 minutes on Piazza 5 alone from various mistakes on it, which was very unfortunate for him. So anything can happen, you know?
But since then, kinikola has PB'd.
Yeah.
It got like a
official PB.
Yeah. Got a 120 of some sort. I don't
so if Kenny
remember
plays
the specific
solid,
time.
then you know, the tables could turn.
Yes, the tables could be in the process of turning.
And he is the favorite, but an upset is always possible. The audio is going kind of crazy, yeah. I think it's good now, though.
It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino.
It's fantastic. I think it sounds amazing.
It's
I think
perfect.
everybody working on this race is doing a fine job. And I think the racers are also going to do a fine job.
To support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the shine sprites
Just waiting for
the
anybody that doesn't know, we just wait for the 6:45 mark, essentially, and then we start playing the game.
Whew.
Whew. Give you a quick little backstory on the runners, their history.
Oh yeah, very
trash
vivid
talk
history
they've
these both runners have.
Yeah.
These runners both have. I'm mixing up my words.
Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you.
Neither of them are going to go for scumbag movement.
Just gonna do the good old straightforward movement that we all love.
The Quan movement that I've deemed the Quan movement.
Quan, yeah, only Quan does this.
Only Quan, and he was the first
Quan
one.
invented this movement, actually.
Yes. It was the first.
Oh, unfortunate block on the stew there, or the. It's not a stew.
Oh no.
Swooping stew.
Dude, these swooping stews are not having a.
It's a variety of stew.
They don't like Farore right now. They hurt twice.
Gonna be a minor setback at the beginning here. Kenny looking to take that lead however possible.
No shame.
Kenny wants to win, man.
Not that he knew. Not they're like in a call and hearmefarore goes, "Oh, I got hit by 2 swooping stews," and then he stands still. That's not gonna happen.
Let's see if either of them go for the quick kill here.
Yeah, I would have been surprised.
Yeah, I
He
doubt
does
it.
he does get the extra bounce through the goop of the M that I fail to do on many occasions, but which is faster, but he doesn't go for the second
Most
water
importantly, both players killed Shadow Mario fast enough to not lose 10 seconds.
Kenny got what's called the super bonk off of the Shadow Mario. I don't know if that's like a popular term. I heard Libre call it.
Yeah, I think Super Bonk fits. If you bonk on Shadow Mario in certain ways, your animation, you're stuck there for like 4 seconds.
It's nuts, and I heard Libre call it a super bonk, and I'm like, that's pretty much exactly what it is.
It's probably an intended mechanic so that Shadow Mario gets away from you.
They have to catch him. Lets him get to the Windmill Village and Bianca, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, as I know very well.
Yeah, I think everybody's let Shadow Mario get to the Bianca Windmill Village maybe once.
And no one knows his route whatsoever when he gets there. Ooh, Kenny getting a really good spider. Roar unfortunately getting a worse spider, and spider here makes a few seconds of a difference depending on where it is.
Kenny, one of the only people that I see still go for the spin after the spider. Oh, Farore having a little bit of trouble doing a side flip. Side flip, the hardest thing to do in a game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Side flip is the hardest thing to do in this video game.
It honestly is. Side flipping, you can spin jump 10 out of 10 times, no problem.
Yep.
Side flipping, like, I don't know, it's so weird.
If you screw up the first side flip, you screw up 3 more side flips sometimes.
Yeah, that's like the rule of thumb.
And you just look like a weirdo.
It's like you're on pace to get early cycle. You mess up 3 side flips in a row. Happens so often.
And then you just stand there going like, I don't know how to do side flips.
You're like, I thought I was flicking the control stick back and forth. Apparently not, though. Oh well.
And then you get a spin jump sometimes. You're just like, I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah, like a sideways spin jump out of nowhere. It's like I hit up and down and I spin jump sideways. Can't really explain that, but it happens. Yeah, even top tier runners of this game have those kind of issues.
Alright, the PD fight. Let's talk about
PD getting a pretty solid time on that PD kill.
The nuance of the PD fight.
Gonna be like a 10-30, 10-31 split here.
10-31. 10-31.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who knows? Nobody will know.
But yeah, so I know you say this a lot, Sid, but like, so far in this tournament, for most of these matches, it's been like super close up through Pianta. And then Pinna is where things tend to get one-sided.
But during the initial meeting between these two racers, I hear that that's not the case.
Oh yeah, well, that's one exception, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I feel like Kenny has polished his Pianta 5 since then, at least I hope he did. Otherwise, he could be in trouble again.
What if he just didn't touch it? It's just like, I'll be fine.
You know what? If I just don't touch Pianta 5 at all, I won't jinx myself, it'll be perfect.
That's how it goes, dude. If you practice, usually how it works for me and some other runners, where it's just you practice before doing a run and then you just screw up that specific level and nothing else.
Sometimes practice can be a bad thing before a run for certain levels, because it builds an expectation of I have to get this because I practiced it.
Yeah.
And then it just adds more pressure, but then you fail it and you feel even worse.
You just get in your own head about it.
It's like, oh man, I better not fail this. I practiced it for an hour and I failed it.
Hey, nobody bonked in Bianco 3.
Hey, solid secrets from both players.
Woo! Nobody
Sick.
tried to save half a second. Good stuff. Kenny attempted to go for the high double jump into the spray, but he got the rollout instead, which...
It's the Cathalon double jump.
At least I think he tried to go for it.
Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to. A little far to the right of the corner, though.
Yeah, if you slide off the dock there and land on, like, with this small separation between the two pieces of the dock there, you'll get a, like, go into a regular standing animation and jump off and have some momentum leading into the... Not that it matters.
Alright, Kenny getting travel skip. Which, for those who don't know, you unlock Rico at the same time you enter Bianco, and you skip having to wait during the cutscene, then just enter Bianco immediately.
Well, Kenny's actually been having issues with travel skip recently, so that's...
I think we all get to that at some point. I know like Stelzig back in the day had... When he was a record holder, he had like a solid week period where he just could not do travel skip. It was so bizarre.
Everybody has that with some levels sometimes. You just can't.
We're all human, and we get grudges for certain things. Then eventually you get over it. Or don't. Either way. Yeah, Bianco 4 is a really cool level. Kenny has very optimal strats for Bianco 4 because he's done extensive IL grinding for this at certain points.
Just to bop Cap.
Although, he doesn't want Cap to know that. So, Cap, don't watch this.
Oh yeah, don't watch this.
Thank you.
Alright, kinikola. Giving himself quite a lead. But then again, PD's coming up.
And again, PD. Enough said.
It all comes down to PD. For the beginning, anyway. See if he makes it a straight pattern, see how many... Like, the timing of PD totally depends on the pattern you get, how many tornadoes you get with PD, and it's just... It all adds up, or... stuff like that.
Yep. There's all kinds of variables that basically make this level awful, for any percent, especially.
But it's like, I don't know. It's the best of the bad stuff, or it's the.
It's like
no,
it's like the gatekeeper to get out of the early game.
Yeah.
It's like I got a terrible PD, I got to reset.
It's the worst of the bad stuff. I said best by accident, but it's definitely the worst.
The
of
best
art.
meaning the worst.
Yeah, the best meaning the worst. So so it's good that we get it out of the way right away.
Kenny, of course, getting the famed 1-up that wastes no time. Always a good strategy.
See, I like the way Paper does it. Paper does it mid PD, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it wastes no time either way.
Yeah, but you get water from it. You fill up your.
Oh, actually, yeah, that is optimal.
Yeah. So I like that.
Refill your water.
So I like the way Paper does it for that.
It's a good point, Sid.
Yeah. I'm the point man.
Step up your 1-up routing, Kenny.
Yeah, for bingo.
Luckily, that hover nozzle upgrade also gives you your water. His PD's going over the wall. That's a pretty good pattern, though, it looks like so far. Mifa having some difficulties with spam sprays like I do. That's, you know, just pulling a tray. Or a Armado if you're European.
So
if Kenny's PD goes where he's standing right now, that's pretty good.
Yeah, especially with over the wall. Over the wall in general just loses time, but if you get a good pattern with over the wall, it's pretty okay.
So yeah, pretty good pattern for Kenny.
Yep.
Mifa, or I should say Farore, on pace for second best pattern, but we'll have to see what happens here.
I wonder if she still hates that nickname.
I think she likes it. Actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for her. Oh, unfortunately, does not get second best pattern.
Oh, he might go over the roof. He might go over the roof if he makes a right turn.
Oh no! Kenny's gonna pull way ahead here because of that. Oh man! Oh, triangle. Okay.
Not the worst that PD could have gone.
PD could circle around there, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of slow though.
Oh, the poink. Gets the poink on.
She avoids the poink troll.
Yeah, if PD immediately opened his mouth there, she probably would have had an issue of some sort. But he didn't, so I guess that's good. Maybe. Maybe that tornado was a blessing in disguise, who knows?
Who knows?
So Kenny's opening gelato. Rolling out, doing an over-the-shoulder cam and shooting him from far away. Nice. Doing some spam sprays. Yep.
Honestly, anything sub 1730 is fine at this point for a race.
In a race?
It's a race.
She got sub 1730 in a race?
That's like 1640 not in a race. Okay, it's not even close to that.
Not in a race.
But
it's fine.
You know, in a race, you cannot reset, so it's just, you know, whatever you get is what you get.
It's a race.
It is a race after all.
Did Kitty make a visual cue for this? I'm impressed.
Did he?
I guess.
He's been labbing.
Yeah, he was having issues with that too, and I was trying to walk him through my visual cue. And
I used kind of an audio cue for that actually.
Yeah, I used to use an audio cue too, but I like visual cues. Apparently, I'm better.
Still kind of inconsistent at it because I don't really care that much, but you know, I should care more.
Yeah, you should care more.
I should just care more about every little aspect of the run.
Yeah, it's important, especially if you're going to end up going for whatever you still need to go for, you know. I was going to say 115, but I'm like, you already have that.
I need to go for 114.
Yeah.
It's my destiny.
It's my destiny.
Anyway, let's see if Kenny can nail this GBS first try. He has a good setup.
Look at this NTSCU GBS.
Oh no, he lost his angle.
That's a shame.
But can he get his angle this time? Find out.
I hope.
I hope.
It looked kind of weird to me, but maybe that's because I'm focusing on it right now, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, second try GBS, that's not too bad. Still ahead.
Farore could gain some time here, though.
Kenny could be on Bop Bloodwhale pace, you know?
That's Kenny's ultimate goal, is to Bop Bloodwhale. Prove himself. And Farore will save some time here.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good first try GBS on Farore's side.
She's been having some issues with losing the angle recently, but I guess she's probably fixed those by now. That's a huge blessing for her. Because losing your angle there is pretty annoying.
As we saw on Kenny's side.
Quick kill, Shadow Mario.
He didn't go do the tray movement or the cast movement or whatever.
That's not important.
I just remember you mentioning.
Only swag lords can do that. Wow, I gotta say, I'm impressed with these runners getting the quick kill that I still miss nowadays.
Dude, yeah. In my 96 Shines PB, I lost like 15 seconds there because he goes up to the top. It's hard. It's a hard game.
It's hard, dude. They make it look easy, but it's not.
It's really nice.
You can try it yourself, and you probably won't get it.
Pressing R and A at the same time after doing a rollout, pretty difficult.
Pretty difficult stuff.
Doing a side flip into the shine gate.
Ooh, did she just learn the Y turn there?
Has she been doing triple jump?
Until now, I think.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a big upgrade, because triple jump is both slower and more difficult. So...
Don't tell Samu that.
Oh, sorry. Maybe. No, I think Samu's moved on from that.
I remember when Samu was a big fan of that. Big fan.
I think that's true of any old school runner, is that like...
Oh.
We tend to be resistant to newer stuff.
We all love our older strats. Just look at Trey and high bill setup.
It's like, what the hell? I've done this the same way for 5 years. I'm not going to change it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, maybe it's time to throw in the towel.
Remember when you were stubborn about high bill setup, even though you were doing it for like literally a week?
Yeah.
And then you were just
nah,
this is the way I'm
I
doing
did it for the duration that 2IG was the thing. And then 3IG came around, and then I realized, I probably shouldn't have been doing that in the past. I was stupid though, so it's okay.
Both of them having a solid final chain chomplet, so...
Yep, that final chain chomplet is crucial to not losing 5 seconds there.
Yeah, that's the only chain chomplet that really matters, time-wise. You can make every other...
Well, the other ones, like, to some extent.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Everything matters, Sid.
Don't everything matters, Sid.
Kind of like the approach to gelato entrance.
My name is Sided Williams, please. I would like you to use my
I don't know who Sid is. Sorry, Sided.
Thanks, man.
Both these players have been grinding like for epic times here. Oh, no.
He lost, for some reason he lost his ramp run at the end. I don't know if he did that intentionally or not, but...
I guess Kenny's Steez is running around the flagpole.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
If Farore goes for like a 20 or something.
She's going for it. She's going for it.
20 even.
13! No. She's doing jump dives. That's slow. Alright, she's doing a 20. Whatever. 1995. Close.
88. I'm sure someone in this chat was born that year.
That's an alright year, I guess.
How would you know, Sid? Sided?
What? Huh?
How would you know it's a good year?
I don't know. There's some music from that year of some sort, probably. There's good music from the 80s. Right?
Yeah, there was pretty good music from that time.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Please never lie to me.
Never will, never have. Kenny nailing that iframe abuse movement.
Getting hit by the swoop and stew. Or no, getting hit by the swoop and stew's the backup. Getting hit by the wind duppy.
Wind duppy?
Is that what it's called?
Yep, and he got first wind, so the soonest wind that can hit him.
Yep. Saving the most time you can. If you miss... Oh, no.
Oh, no, that bonk might be huge.
Third try wind duppy. Good job.
Third wind.
Oh,
no, that's really unfortunate. But
she might get out. She's out.
She made it out, okay.
So she's going to have to go do safe.
There are damageless strats here.
So she's going to go to the top of the tree and jump to the golden mushroom from there. And
yeah, this is
try
a good
not
old
to take
school
fall damage
method here.
She has to go to the other branch, yeah.
At least she knows this.
Yeah. She actually taught me this. She actually taught me this for bingos. Going to that tree.
That's like the old school method.
Yeah, it was
See
like,
Theodel doing that.
oh
No, the bird might poop on her. Okay, she's
the
good.
pyro chicken.
Pyro chicken almost killed her, but she's safe.
All right, she didn't die. Let's count.
Ooh, that was a clutch recovery.
Let's count our blessings right now. She didn't lose however much time you would from losing a life in a regular level instead of a secret.
Whew, because yeah, dying in a regular level, you lose 22 seconds on top of however long you're in the level. So a lot of time no matter what.
You get kicked back out, you have to go back in and select the shine again. It's not good. Plus the time you were in the level initially. Did you catch what Kinikola's RNG was? I think it was best.
I did not. I was busy looking at Pianta 3.
I'm pretty sure it was best.
Okay.
So hearmefarore not gaining any time on the RNG front. Not that you. It played optimally for Chain Chomp. No matter what RNG, it's nearly the same. Like maybe a 2-second difference, something like that.
It's like 2 seconds between the worst and the best.
Yeah.
So Kenny has got to face his demons. Can he pull off Pianta 5 without dying 3 times? Find out.
Getting Chain Chomp to turn there on that last corner is very forgiving. I never knew you didn't have to be closer than that.
Oh yeah. The chomp is pretty forgiving with the manipulation. All right, Kenny getting the huff set up there after hovering too early one time.
All right. Let's see if Kenny has a good time here. See, they're both on NTSCU, so I'm confused as to why you jump on the orange Pianta there.
Maybe he doesn't know. It's pretty
he doesn't know, dude. You can just talk to him. Totally good. Totally fine.
Yeah, the talking is more lenient. Or like the throwing is more lenient on NTSCU than JP. They kind of like fix that. On JP, they throw you like exactly where they're facing, so it's much more strict.
JP being essentially 1.0.
Double wrap bounce from Kenny.
Of Super Mario Sunshine. NTSCU and PAL being 1.1s, I guess.
Yeah, well, PAL's like 1.2 essentially.
Yeah. All right, Kenny not dying in Pianta 5.
Kenny redeeming himself for this race.
All right.
But if Aurora gets early cycle here, she will save some time on him. Always possibility.
See, hearmefarore knows. You can just talk to
yeah,
him.
maybe she just heard you right now. No, I think she just knows.
I think she just knows. All right, let's talk to this guy. Let's get thrown up. See,
JP, that would have killed him. Killed her.
All right. The last Chuckster standing just standing in the corner. Still standing there.
Like he does.
Wow. That Chuckster stood there for a while.
That's
what rat bounce prevents.
That particular corner, he likes to contemplate for like 8 seconds. Like, should I keep walking? I don't know.
Hear me for.
Ooh, but she lucks out with the lack of rat bouncing.
She abstained from all the rat bounces after the first spot he stayed at for a while and lucked out. Pretty good.
Is that a possible read on his movement from that first pause being so long? Like, there's no way he'll pause again.
Dude, what do these runners know about the last Chuckster that I don't know?
Either she knows something we don't, or that was a crazy read.
That was a crazy read.
Ooh, Kenny doing some pretty technical movement there.
Oh, didn't get the release on the...
Oh, barely missed that Chuckster, or that Pianta unlock.
Yeah, Chuckster. They're all Chucksters we know.
Sure, they're all Chucksters, even the females. Nah, there's no female Chucksters. Fun fact.
I'm not gonna acknowledge.
We're not gonna dwell on that.
They could be if they really wanted to, though.
Very true. So Kenny getting a 207. Kenny actually, fun fact, a former world record holder in the in-game time for this level with a 211.
Oh yeah. He was
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
He was one of those Pianta 6 grinders, but like before...
You know, before it got really optimized.
Yeah. Before,
no offense, Kenny, but...
Before Syrup got involved and Feck got involved and...
Feck really pushed this level far.
Yeah, definitely. Peck was really one of the innovators of Pianta 6.
Very true. Looking like
Wow.
Kenny getting a low 30 out of Pianta.
Farore going for... I've never seen anybody not go for the over-the-shoulder cam for the 7th Pianta there to early unlock them. She didn't go in over-the-shoulder cam and just spray and held R, as the tutorial says, held R down all the way and just controlled the spray that way.
It's actually like a relatively new thing to unlock that one lady early. By relative, I mean like 2016 onward.
Alright. I'm hoping Kenny doesn't pull a Toropon.
I knew you were going to say that. I didn't want to say that.
It's my only reference to
In
screwing
case
up.
Toropon's watching.
No!
Oh no!
Alright.
Anything
sucked it
gets
up.
done. Honestly, respectable choice. If you missed that once, it's like, you know what? I'll just cut my losses, not risk it. He knows he has a pretty good lead here, so there's no reason to risk that.
Oh, he had more of a lead than I thought he did. I forgot that.
Yeah,
Farore still had to do 7.
he gained quite a bit with that Pianta 3 mishap. But still, low 31 from Farore.
Pace.
Pretty good pace for her.
Pace.
Pace. Shoutouts to Pace.
Yeah, shoutouts to him.
Shoutouts
Shoutouts
to
to
the salsa.
Tass. Shoutouts to Tass. He's a really good runner.
Tass has all the records.
Mhm. All right, she just. That's what I thought was going to happen. I didn't want to.
And that will save time over Kenny from just immediately going into the cutscene.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
Not even messing with Honey Skip.
I didn't think she went for Honey Skip, but maybe she does in not race runs. Who knows?
Who knows? Honey Skip is pretty scary in races, knowing that if you fail it, you just gotta keep going and lose a lot of time.
That is Peanut Island, the villain's secret hideout.
All right, we're starting Mecha. Kenny knowing all the shots, all of them by name. He's gonna do DM. and then
even knowing the shots, it's a very tough mission to perfect.
he misses DM. He's gonna go for calf. I think he got calf. Yeah, he got calf. He's
Yep.
going for huff. Huff shot. Shout out
Old
to Huff.
school setup right here, the huff shot.
That's one of the shots I do. He's going for Sid shot. He missed. He doesn't. All right.
Well, he gets the same rocket, but it's not Sid shot.
Yeah, that's not Sid shot.
Looking like a standard 2014 cycle, but not bad. We were late last up to 2014. It's like, that would have been good for 2014. AKA, not so much 2018, but it's okay.
If we ever mention 2014, it's not great, but it's fine.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
That was so long ago.
Times were different back then.
Man, DM shot wasn't even a thing. It was.
That was like probably the most vibrant racing era of this game. That's why we remember so much.
What was it
from
called? Was it called Task Rocket? What people used to
Yeah,
do
like
before?
the initial strat for the first rocket shot here, there was like a task shot you can go for before the imp shot was found.
Where you just turn around as fast as possible and shoot, and
It's
if
like a
you got it, you got it.
one-frame shot. You have to make it.
But if you missed it, and you got the next rocket, and it didn't really matter.
I've never gotten it in my whole life, so it's pretty hard.
But then, I don't know. And then a guy named Dark Musician made the shot. Shout out to
Snarky
him.
Bobo challenged his chat. He's like, no one's gonna find a consistent setup for this. And then Dark Musician, watching Snarky Bobo, found DM shot, and we still use it today. So.
And then he just disappeared into the ether. After making, he made DM Wilco shot.
Yeah, DM and Wilco, Dark Musician and Wilco made an even crazier shot after that on the loop. So
while we're watching kinikola do Pinna 2 and Farore finish up Pinna 1, shoutouts to Snarfy Bobo, Wilco, and Dark Musician most importantly.
shoutouts to honestly, any viewer can make a difference. If you believe something can be done in this game that hasn't been done yet,
Go for it.
Theory craft some stuff, go for it, you can always find stuff.
Prove them wrong, even.
Prove them wrong.
Prove them wrong.
Like they say.
Whenever anybody has a theory for me, or regarding SMS, I always go for it. If you have a thought of any sort that hasn't been proven, like proven wrong or proven right, just go.
Yeah, honestly,
try it out.
we are scraping the barrel for ideas in this game. It seems pretty well solved, but
Who knows?
I don't know. There could be some huge breakthrough someday, 5 years from now.
Like even talking about other people going, like Trey had an idea earlier today for like a potential skip that we tried out and ended up not being right, but we tried it out.
I mean, it was something I'm pretty sure someone's tested at some point, but always worth, you know, double checking, triple checking. Okay, let's see if Kenny goes for, he's doing the safe pin of 3.
Yep.
I feel like Kenny knows that with his lead, he can afford to go for safe strats and just keep his lead.
Yep. You're right. He doesn't have to go for
At the same time, though, it doesn't look very cool. Come on, Kenny. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Where's
what really matters is not looking cool. It's being consistent in a race. So
I don't think
he knows that.
I don't think Kenny goes for the Pyro or Yamada strats or anything like that.
Probably not. That, I mean, in the 2 years he was gone, I doubt that. You know, it's pretty hard to learn. So
yeah. I just want to acknowledge the fact that we successfully killed going through Pinna 2 and talking about Pinna 2. Pinna 2 happened.
Pinna 2, it's like it's for itself. It's cycle based. The cycle's really free. There you go.
Yeah. There we go. That's the Pinna 2 summary.
It'd be super cool if both runners get a solid Pinna 3 because it seems like most races someone falls down in Pinna 3 and it's really heartbreaking.
That's why Pinna's the proving ground. Usually everybody has a pretty good run up until the end of Pianta, and then Pinna, like EYG, Honey Skip, Pinna 3, like there's just so many things that can go wrong.
If you get a run past Pianta, it's most likely going to die in Pinna.
That's so uplifting.
For sure.
Now, next time I do a run and get a run past Pianta, I'll know. Oh,
I know,
no!
Kenny's been grinding one cycle. Let's see if he gets it.
Oh, Farore just got hit by the electric Koopa near the top, and if she was closer to the ledge, that would have been good.
Oh, not quite a one cycle from Kenny. It was a good effort, though.
Yeah, he was close.
He was class.
He was class.
He was class.
Yeah.
So Farore got shocked, but then it fell down.
Yeah. Near the top of the grade. I thought she was going to fall down.
That can always be scary. It's scarier in NCSEU because on JP, when you get shocked by the Koopa, you can keep hovering after it.
Mm-hmm.
On NCSEU, they patch that, so you just lose your hover, and then it sucks.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
You could essentially hover forever if you just like hover, get shocked, hover again, get shocked, like in an infinite loop until you die. But
man, there's no excuse for you JP runners then.
Yeah, you should never fall down unless like you bonk. Like if you bonk from the turtle, you're gonna fall down.
I still expect all the JP runners to have perfect Pinna 3s, and I don't understand.
I mean, yeah, it's still an advantage. I won't lie.
All right, Farore, going for one cycle. Oh, she got it.
Oh, nice. She will save 10 seconds on Kenny there, at least. I didn't think she went for that, to be honest. That's crazy.
That was a really good Pinna 4.
Pinna 4 one cycle is very tough. For anyone.
Okay, Kenny's doing 5 YG.
The easier of the YGs.
Yeah, Kenny was doing runs earlier and having quite a bit of issue with 3 YG, so I totally understand where his mind's at right now.
You know, again, Kenny knowing he can play it safe and keep his lead, and he'll be fine. But if he messes up playing it safe, he could be in a world of hurt.
So, Kenny doing 3 YG, or not 3 YG, 5 YG.
You just said 5 YG.
Sorry.
I forgive you.
On NTSCU, he did fruit storage.
Aha.
This is the first opportunity I've had an opportunity.
I don't know what it is, Sid.
Dude, if you eat a fruit and then get off Yoshi, you'll store the fruit. And storing the fruit means if you get back on Yoshi and press the B button, you can eat the fruit from anywhere.
Man, I wish the Japanese version had that.
Yeah, it saves a little bit of time. Not enough to matter, but enough to make it a little bit faster, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Farore got coconut luck? That really sucks.
It saves the time of throwing the papaya into the gate and then getting on Yoshi again.
Yeah, well, what we're trying to say, what's Sid's trying to say, what he is saying.
Is NTSCU's really good? Is that what I'm saying?
For UIG, yeah.
Oh, for UIG.
Specifically UIG. It has fruit storage, which
the
definitely
best
helps.
version, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm saying. Oh, he's doing under the top to the right.
This is Kenny's trademark. Oh no!
He's having a little bit of issue, but he's the Y turn master.
He's gonna Kenny wall kick and save it. Oh!
Dude, he is the Y turn wall kick master. I am not surprised by that in the least.
Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised he got that. Same, Sid, because he is a god of those wall kicks.
He and Cathalon nowadays, but he Paper Ario, I guess. But
yeah, I think the top three for Kenny kicks is Kenny, of course, Paper, and Cath.
It's just, it's incredible what people can do with Y turn wall kick. Like you can gain height, like Kenny can gain height, and then Task can. But
I have a feeling Kenny's done that so many times he just knew that back up like by heart.
But yeah, under the top to the right, then needing to save it.
Like in practice for that strat, he's done that like probably a dozen times.
All in all, losing time to doing over the top to the right, but
not dying.
Farore getting over the top to the right, saving time over Kenny.
And she had a pretty solid 5YG too. Still a pretty close race. Within a shine of each other. Within an episode 7 of each other, more specifically.
Which is a minute.
Only a minute, less than a minute.
Only a minute. Less than a minute. Only a minute.
Less than a minute in a race.
In a race. Hey, it's a race. Yeah, so that's the first 80% match that I've seen so far that nobody was ruined in Pinna.
This could be the first one ever where no one makes any mistakes in Pinna. Like any major tragic ones.
Yeah, any 20+ second mistakes.
Like Kenny missed Pinna 4-1 cycle, that's like 10 seconds.
Yep.
That's pretty much the biggest thing though.
Oh, quick kill! Oh,
quick kill.
I'm impressed.
Both these runners are very prominent in their quick kills.
Kenny having really solid movement. Let's see if he gets a spin jump. Yep. That's
I wonder if Farore has learned the proper movement here. Or still goes over the top.
Oh, on the...
she knows Rico 5 movement and Rico 1. Which is slower. It's not that slow, but it's a little bit slower. Maybe that's like a safety strat to avoid having to spin jump off the box or something. I don't really know.
Who knows? I don't know.
I remember when I was learning this game, that spin jump off the box can be so much trouble.
Dude, think about the people. Think about the people that used to go for the triple jump though.
That's like 10 times harder.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this run's kind of meh. I'm gonna go for the triple jump strat.
I'll go for this half-second time save. That's really, really hard.
In order to save this run, and you're just like, eh. Oh, she's gonna go for the spin jump.
No, Farore's done like 5 new updates to her strats, so she's taking this race seriously, which is good.
She wants to make it to bracket. To the next
These
bracket.
Players, they want to win this really badly. The loser is out of the tournament.
Yeah, we should acknowledge that at some point. The loser is out.
In the intro we did, but want to reiterate that.
Yeah, let's reiterate that.
This is loser side.
The loser's out, dude.
Of the initial 4 group sets.
Valu won the pool, and now we're trying to figure out who the losers bracket pool person is, I guess. I don't know.
Yo, was that Screamless?
I wasn't paying
attention. I actually missed it, but Farore said Sid better pop off, so I'm assuming it was Screamless.
I regret to inform you that I am the perfect person to cater a Screamless to, but I was not paying attention, and I apologize.
Although that message leads us to assume that you did. So
good. Ooh,
Kenny had some issue getting into that blooper race section, but
Kenny using the blooper. I haven't seen anybody use the blooper
using
yet.
The blooper. What is this madness?
Dude, he
yeah, it was kind of a close wall hug there.
That was a healthy checkpoint hit.
That was more than enough of hugging the wall to get that checkpoint.
All right, 25. 25, 25.
Eh. I expect more from you, Kenny. No, I'm kidding.
This is all right. He wanted to hit that checkpoint really bad. It was definitely
missing that checkpoint is very. It's a very big time loss.
Watching Farore enter with blooper there reminded me how tight that turn is to go into the.
It's a scary turn.
To the secret there. It is. I was watching that going like, I really hope you don't hit the wall.
I've definitely lost runs there.
Yeah, I was having flashbacks to when I used to do that entrance, and that's scary.
It's like, all right, pretty good run. And I bonked on the entrance, it's over.
Well, some people bonked after the entrance, which was funny, where it's just like you died, but you've already hit the loading zone.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter, luckily.
All right. Oh,
Kenny with the frame perfect trick. Woo! Madman.
All right, I'm gonna actually pay attention to the blooper in Rico 5. Remind me to listen to the screams of the blooper. But still,
you got two pretty equally spaced chances to listen for it. So.
Well, we can't listen to Kenny's.
Oh well.
It's very sad.
Right, you're right.
If Kenny types in chat, "Sit about to pop off," we'll know. But I don't.
Sit about to pop off.
Sit about to pop off.
You know, I totally forgot Kenny has no audio, so we'd never even know.
Yeah. Oh, Justin DT strats? No. Shoutouts to Canada though. Just have
those are the Canadian pride strats.
Yeah. Do I have any Canadian pride strats that I can?
Spyro strats.
Spyro strats.
Which I believe Kenny is going for right now.
No, he didn't do the proper. He didn't do dive roll. He did a jump dive.
Right.
If you do jump dives, you didn't do Spyro.
Is this just like regular pyro strats?
Yeah. What are these?
Yeah. What gives?
Where's the S, man?
Actually, no. This seems as fast as the cycle I would get.
What the heck? He left that so long.
Oh no!
If he dove at any point during that, after, like, he would have been fine.
I don't know. I think if he would have dove like immediately, it would have been fine. If he delayed his dive, he wouldn't have made it.
But he didn't dive at all. He didn't even give it a shot.
He should have just went for the dive.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Oh god, Kenny might be.
That was
a little bit right now.
That was a horrible Rico 4 death. Why does he do just a
I don't know why he does that.
Jump?
I guess in that particular situation it made sense. The other one though, I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody go for a straight spin jump there without a dive.
Dude,
ever.
Kenny has got to keep it together if he wants to win this race.
Yeah, that definitely affected the separation between these two racers.
Man, it's close. It's close.
They're within what, 20 seconds of each other now, something like that.
A hearty 20 seconds.
Definitely hardy, but
or less.
Or less.
Who knows?
It's a race. Oh.
It's a race. Who knows? I feel like unless one of these runners dies in Rico 6, this should remain to be like the trend leaving Rico. Well, I guess blooper fight can go bad sometimes.
Dude, anything can. Dude, it's a race.
I don't want to jinx it. It's a race.
It's a race. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna watch for the visual cue on Kenny's. No, he waited way too long. Dude, that
yeah, I could tell from visually that was not screamless.
that blooper was screaming. Definitely screaming.
Hell of screaming. A good second and a half. No, a half second.
Of screaming. All right, let's see what. I'm listening and paying attention to the words. All right.
The pressure. Okay, that was a long stream.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Maybe this time, maybe this time.
Maybe this time, maybe this time. Sid about to pop off.
I don't see it.
Nah. I heard it. I heard it.
Damn. I mean, respect for playing it safe, though. There's no reason to save those frames, but...
To some people, getting scrimless in Rico 5 is harder, you know?
The visual cue is easier for some people than others.
I, on the other hand, think it's actually more consistent to get Screamless on Rico 5, but that's because I'm a top tier runner.
That is true. Farore's on a crazy run for her standards. She's 50 seconds ahead. Although Kenny proving why he is supposed to be the favorite, still having a lead. But a Rico 6 death would change that.
Yeah, Rico 6 being the worst death you can get in a run.
Dying at the end of Rico 6 is the biggest time loss in the whole run. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain of that.
Yeah. Well, there are worse. It's like the end of Pianta 6 or something like that, but this is the
Oh yeah, but like that's not gonna happen.
This is the most practical loss of time.
Yeah.
Like, because if you hold forward and bonk with the blooper, you die. So it's just one of those deaths that could happen, or more of a chance to happen, I guess.
That being said, I think in my first ever SRL race against Pyro Shade, I died in Pianta 6 at the end.
Yeah.
I was pretty nervous.
Dude, you were racing the Pyro Shade.
Pyro was a legend.
Mm-hmm. He still is, if you really think about it.
I mean, still, that's the definition of a legend. He's still a legend. He was a living legend back then.
But now he's not.
Now he's a legend. Yeah, very good pace for both runners.
Kenny not going for the Shadow Mario quick kill. For some reason...
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to go for it. Except for,
for some reason, like that poked it. I'm just like, oh, he didn't go for it. I'm like, what? Nobody goes for it. Why would you even...
I know Super Luigi X goes for it, but
yeah.
He's a madman.
There's a quick kill for that shine where you can kill Shadow Mario at the base of the ramp.
Super duper risky.
It's super risky.
You won't see me going for it, that's for sure.
Because if you mess it up, like this shine or Rico 7 specifically can be really punishing in that respect. Shadow Mario can go really far without much of an opportunity to kill him. So you lose like 15 seconds right off the bat.
Although the Bianco 7 quick kill significantly easier.
Let's see if Kenny goes for it.
It's possible. Oh man, Kenny really doesn't want to die here. He knows if he dies at the end of Bianco 6, the tables will turn.
Dude. But anybody, as we saw with Nanashi, anybody can die in Bianco 6.
Yeah, Nanashi, arguably the favorite to win this tournament, died in the way I just described.
Yeah, just
so it can happen to anyone.
After the cube elevator during the second set of platforms, one of the contenders for world record in any percent.
Nanashi's insanely good, and he died at the top of Bianco 6.
So who knows? Anything can happen. It's a race.
It's a race.
It's a race.
Nanashi knew it's a race.
Nope.
I can do it. Oh, I died.
He just got nervous. He's just like, SB is on my tail.
Yeah, like when you're waiting on this cube as it's rising, you're just like, all these thoughts are going through your head like, oh man, if I die, what does that mean for me? It's a race, you know?
It's a race.
Although Kenny nails it. Very clutch.
Not if you're Snarfy Bobo, though. Sometimes you just take this opportunity to read chat, fall off the cube.
Yeah, the great... Referencing Snarfy Bobo again. You never want to read chat on this cube, because you will die.
You might. You definitely might.
You're guaranteed to die.
And it definitely happened to Snarfy Bobo. I never ended up watching that run or anything like that, but it became legend. Early SMS era.
Never sleep on that cube.
Never sleep on that cube. Interesting improvised platforms at the end for Farore.
I think that was just her method of doing it. She didn't do the fast beginning.
Uh-huh.
So she had to do like a different strat at the end.
Kinikola not going for quick kill with Shadow Mario.
Aw.
Aw. Dude, I'm sad too.
I'm sad. You didn't go for the quick kill.
Dude, I love the quick kill. Getting that quick kill in Bianca 7 is
it's really satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Farore goes for it. Do you think Farore's
I
gonna
don't
go
think
for
so. But hey, this is.
For it. Okay.
I can't get over how close this race is. It's insane. This is like a better race than I could have imagined.
That was a really fast Shadow Mario kill for Kenny.
Although having some issues getting into the secret or the arena. Oh man! Oh, get in there! There we
like
go.
really late, he thought to get off Yoshi and maybe like dive up there, but then he just got off Yoshi.
That was like a lack of like not knowing what to do. It's like, do I jump off Yoshi? Do I spin jump? What do I do?
I appreciate the idea to jump off Yoshi there, but like that was super late.
Classic Shadow Mario to the right, much safer.
Stray Hut? Do you think? So there's two huts.
Yeah, there are 2 huts.
There are 2 huts during the Manta fight. You can go to the right hut or the left hut. I'm convinced that you get better RNG when you go to the right hut, but everybody goes to the left hut.
Hey, I do too. Hence Stray Hut.
Yeah, there we go.
Although I forget sometimes because I have the 120 muscle memory in my head still. And do the other hut, but I promise next race, if I remember, I will do Stray Hut.
Do we call it Wilco Hut? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Wilco was the original person to find that strat. I call it Wilco Hut.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to just turn around and go into the over-the-shoulder cam and spray a super laggy spray of the Manta right off the bat.
And Sid was like the last person to finally adapt to it.
Dude, I love Samu strats.
You were like, nah, I'm gonna do this old school thing, get consistent, barely sab 3 splits.
He's like the. I just did it because Samu did it, and I have the most.
I mean, you gotta respect Samu. That's a good point.
I just have the most respect for my good pal Samu.
Although, no, wasn't Samu like the original person being like, yo, Wilco Hut is sick?
I don't know, but
I feel like you're thinking of someone else, but I don't know.
No, I did it because Samu did it. That's all I know.
Oh, looks like
from Samu.
Farore's Manta split up kind of badly there.
It's like calling the pin of free strats Pyro. Pyro didn't make them.
Even though Farore is very proficient at Manta, no matter who you are, it can go kind of sour sometimes.
She has such a good build for this level.
She has really good spam sprays.
It's actually crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Even with that kind of bad split, I think she reacted pretty well to it.
Sid's about to pop off about this Manta. Yeah.
Both players got to pink phase at about the same time. Or, sorry, fuchsia phase.
Fuchsia phase.
It's not pink, it's not purple. It's somewhere between.
Magenta phase.
Magenta, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, thanks. I know my colowers. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it.
As they say
I'm pronouncing it the Canadian way. My bad.
With a U.
With a U.
Let's see if Kenny is clutch throughout Serena.
Yep, there's a lot of factors in Serena that could go badly. Serena 2.
Even
Serena
if he
4.
is clutch, there's always King Boo.
Yeah, there's King Boo RNG involved.
Could make a huge difference on block alone.
Scrubbing Serena Beach can go pretty much either way.
Both players on the same version though, so they got equal opportunity to get a good Serena 6.
Yep.
JP having a much stricter goop cleaning requirement.
Serena 6 being one of the levels to save time on for JP, or compared against JP.
Yep. Yeah, EYG and Serena 6, non-JP has the advantage. Kenny almost dying there, but the
hitboxes for the Soren Stews there are pretty healthy. They have healthy hitboxes.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
Oof.
Is he gonna go for the momentum spin? He does the swag wall kick.
Some swag.
Yep.
Respect. Oh, he's doing it.
He went a little late.
Okay. Don't die.
Yeah.
And he's safe.
It's easy to freak out.
What happened there? There's a weird property with sand blocks where you can only ledge grab them out of a spin. So he grabbed that block because he was in a spin animation.
Yeah, he did the spin jump, the momentum spin a little late on the gear, and A lot of people just die at the end of Serena 2 while you're just standing on the sand blocks. You can't really regain composure there or anything like that. You just kind of have to keep going as the platforms are by nature disappearing. So you just kind of have to get off as fast as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell Kenny was like kind of nervous doing that, but he survived, which is what's important.
For not going for the momentum spin, totally fine.
At this point, both these runners just want to play it safe and not fall too far behind.
Kenny gaining a little bit of his lead back.
That was a good banana split.
Doing some strats
that Yoshi stuff in that mission. Level transitions.
Yeah.
For both players.
Woo. I love the beginning of Serena 3. Whoa!
Oh man, get up that wall. There you go.
No bonks. No bonks at least.
Yeah, bonking there always sucks.
Yeah, you just have no potential for gold after that.
It's like, oh man, this whole split's ruined now.
Yeah. It's like, I might lose time, I might like get the same amount of time, but like, this gold is dead.
Hey, first try Yoshi Skip 2 for both players.
Shoutouts to your boy Graham.
Urbog.
Urbog.
Urbagram.
Urbagram.
So Serena 4, pretty straightforward secret until the ending. You can go for kind of a risky spin. Or an insanely risky butt slide that I'm sure that neither person's going to go for. But
dude, if Kenny does butt slide...
Oh, man.
If he does... Oh, he doesn't even do the spin jump at the end, but that's fine.
If he did, I'm sure he would post Sid's going to pop off in the chat.
Sid's about to pop off.
Sid's about to pop off. Trey's just going to sit there and be like, yeah, you know, whatever.
That's alright. Screamless
Trey
is cool,
never impressed by anything. So.
Screamless is cool, I guess. Average Trey.
Yeah, you know, it's frame perfect, whatever. I wonder if Screamless is like 2 frames or 1 frame.
I have no idea.
Probably 2 frames. But I don't know.
We didn't really acknowledge it, but in Serena 4 we skipped the casino. We don't have to do any of the annoying
none of
slot
that
games
nonsense.
or anything like that.
The camera's kind of weird there. There we go. I've said it several times, I'll say it again. I would probably not run this game if Casino Skip wasn't a thing. That skips so much nonsense.
Especially in the one that spins all 3 of them at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's just...
You just have to pray that
tile flipping is stupid, I think.
And then you get a boo and you're just like, I don't want a boo, I want 7s.
But what kind of ridiculous tile flipping strats would exist if we couldn't skip that?
I don't even know. I don't even want to think of it.
Spraying it like perfectly in 2 ways and they all flip over.
You just spray the top line, hope that you're good, and then hopefully it affects the rest of it because
I guess like work your way down is a good idea. Yeah.
Because like the water drops, so maybe you can affect the later tiles and luckily get some spins at that point. I don't know.
You got a surprisingly woke plan for tiles.
Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking about potential bingos that require you to do the casino.
So Kenny having 0 extra so far, he getting started on this King Boo.
He waits for the enemies to actually spawn. You can wait a little bit less time there. You can just... Oh, he's getting
an extra cycle. A few more of those and Farore is about to catch up. Only 1 extra so far.
King Boo, one of the heavier RNG portions of the run. Potentially. Oh, he throws the papaya over the head.
Yeah, you don't want to jump with the papaya, it goes really far. Papaya being the furthest thrown fruit.
Does it go further than pineapple?
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Well, pineapple goes higher, papaya goes further.
Wow. He waits so long to cancel the enemy cycles.
Playing it safe, man, playing it safe.
For bonking on a pepper.
Like for Kenny.
Farore bonking on a pepper.
Good durian.
Nice.
Durian's not having to be picked up. You can just kick him into him.
Okay. Kenny's done. Getting 1 extra cycle from what I saw. Good stuff.
So from here on out, Kenny has just got to rely on pure skill with some minor luck here and there.
Picking up a papaya. That's not what you want. You want to pick up a pepper.
There you go. There's the pepper. And durian
You
again.
want to kick a durian.
There we go. Nope.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I thought that was it. Never mind.
Gotta get rid of those bubbles. They get in the way.
Dude, bubbles are the worst enemy in the game.
They're hella annoying.
During the in-between cycles, you can get enemies or bubbles. When you cancel an enemy cycle, the enemies disappear, but when you cancel a bubble cycle, the bubbles stay.
Bubbles kind of suck.
Yeah. And the bubbles are just annoying. You just have
They
to
do
spray
refill
them.
water though if you run out of water for some reason.
Yep. Or you just have to wait for King Boo to spit booze at you, and then you kill them to get water, I guess?
So I remember from last time, Kenny's actually like surprisingly good at Serena 6. And he seems to
on
be doing
NTSU
pretty well this
though.
time too.
See what he gets. Dude, he's better than me. He's better than me.
226. Yeah, I think last time he got like a 27. He's crazy at that.
I don't.
Some people just have like a knack for Serena 6.
I love that game.
They got the technique down. The game of Serena 6.
The game of knack.
Oh yeah, the game of knack. Even better.
Serena 6 on NTSCU. You don't have to clean as much of the goop. You save
226 on JP would not be possible.
Yeah. You just get a 226 for free, while the world record for JP by a human being is 223, 224, something like that
from Chosen.
Yeah. And you watch kinikola get a 226, and you're just like, well, they're different.
They're definitely different. Unfortunately,
Hear me
Kenny
Farore
being really good at Serena 6 is not going to help Farore's case out here.
See, Hear me Farore missed a little bit of goop, and I was just like, oh, she missed a little bit of goop, and I'm like, oh, it's fine.
But wait, it's not
apparently,
JP. That's fine.
Apparently, she missed too much, getting a 213.
So unfortunately, lost about 13 seconds there.
There was a big patch of goop at the beginning there. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
See that goop right there?
I was surprised it didn't finish yet. Then I saw that patch of goop. I was like, oh, that explains it.
Yeah, that palm tree goop, it'll get you. So yeah.
Oh, apparently the JP best is 230. That's crazy.
What?
From Chosen? Or did someone better than Chosen get that? I don't know.
No way. No way.
I don't believe it, but...
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I mean, I believe it, but I don't believe it.
the world record by Chosen on NTSCU is 232. Something like that. I know that. Because I remember he got it.
Sounds right to me.
I remember he got it, and in the recording, he walked in front of the camera and dabbed. That's why I remember it.
It was a pretty iconic dab.
Yeah. Like, nice dab.
For an iconic record.
World record, then dab. Kenny having good Noki 1 movement, getting to the top. I'm pretty sure this is second cycle, though.
Good bombs as well.
First cycle on Noki 1 is pretty dang hard. Farore having a better Shadow Mario than Kenny had, gaining a little bit of time. Kenny's got to the top of the stairs. Farore's just started the stairs.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, at this point, considering there's not any RNG
There's no
left.
more major luck involved, so really you just gotta play your heart out.
But it is Noki 6, containing the level Choki 6.
Oh god.
It is Noki, so who knows? Anything can happen. There's
The name
Eel.
Choki 6 is pretty threatening.
There's Eel. There's Noki 6. There's Corona left. Like, there's still some levels that...
A lot of hard levels left.
Yeah, that you can definitely lose a lot of time on for not much mistake. Not many mistakes. This
Cycle's up in Farore, like third cycle.
Yeah.
Only costs like 3 or 4 seconds.
It's like a 136, 137 split, something like that. I'm not quite sure, but she got to the top of the mountain. That's pretty much all we really need at this point. Kinney successfully getting Noki 2, clipping through the wall with the spring.
Skipping that boss fight.
Skipping that boss fight that nobody knows about, and the fact that we're mentioning it is weird. There's a boss fight. It's great.
Let's see, I know Kenny's been labbing, but let's see if he labbed Noki 3.
Nobody labs Noki 3.
Who knows?
See, I'd gain a lot of respect for Kenny if he had a really good coin 7 to 8 movement with over the. Oh, he did a Y input there. Did you see that?
That was crazy. What the heck?
I've never seen that. That was interesting.
I think there's like 1 frame. He was telling me earlier there's like 1 frame to do that.
Well, there's one, like we were trying to, a while ago, we were trying to find out if we could leave the area where you talk to the guy.
Right.
And, because you have like a little bit of leniency there. You can mash Z and stuff like that, and you can pop up the map menu before you talk to him or pause. And we ended up not being able to find anything, and the fact that the loading zone isn't even there for Eel, so you can't really skip Noki 3, but it's interesting.
Yeah, when we found out that there's no loading zone for Eel and Noki 3, it kind of killed the dream.
Yeah. But you still have a frame to be able to open the map, so that's cool.
Yep.
But that loses time in a run. So you just press Y.
You don't want to do that.
So you just press Y. But yeah, Kenny seems to... He's ahead by a minute 27.
He's about a Noki 3 ahead.
Yeah, an entire Noki 3 plus a little. So he's like a minute 35 ahead, something like that.
But it's possible for any runner to... Ooh. Oh, no. See, that's why I don't go for Huff entrance, because that always happens to me. Like, I don't get the water slide.
He almost did it, though. You know?
The water slide's hard to get there.
He's just trying to score points with Huff.
I don't
blame him.
He
does Huff shot. He does Huff setup. He does Huff...
all the respect for Huff.
Huff Eel entrance. Dude.
A minor slip up on that first coin for Roar there.
There's so many strats that Huff made.
Oh man, this Noki 3 not looking... It's looking a little bit sketchy.
Williams is doing it.
She knows that Sid's judging the Noki 3.
Nah, my Noki 3s suck.
Fair enough.
I just appreciate 7th to 8th movement. Ooh, that 7th to 8th movement was sick.
That was smooth. That was smooth.
Kenny attempting 6th tooth, maybe? I don't actually know.
If Kenny gets eaten here, that could be huge.
Kenny doesn't have the gold tooth sprayed yet.
That was 5 tooth, right?
Yep, he got 5.
Ooh, barely avoiding getting eaten.
Yeah. If he was going for 6th tooth, he would have had to spray the gold tooth during the first cycle, but he didn't do that. He got the air damage cutscene skip.
Oh, was it air damage?
Yep, he didn't get. I don't think he.
I couldn't really tell, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure he got air damage.
There's no audio.
If he did get air damage, NTSCU only, basically. It's really tight timing for NTSCU.
It's like a 3-frame window on JP.
Yeah.
So basically, you're not going to be able to do it.
Yep.
But, yeah, you can only do 6th tooth with the gold tooth 5th, because it behaves like the 4 middle teeth. And that doesn't make him... provoke him into going down.
Go into his hidey hole, as we say.
His hidey hole.
Yeah. The whole objective of the eel fight is to not make him go back into his hidey hole.
So you provoke him into eating you, and then he doesn't.
Yep.
But you also don't want to get eaten, so you get out just in time.
If you get eaten, he goes back into his hidey hole.
Which you don't want. That defeats the whole purpose.
And you get eaten. So like a bunch of bad things.
It's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Double bad. to get eaten.
Don't get eaten. That's like the first rule of eel. Oh.
Is that a 5-tooth?
That's a 5-tooth. Good.
Solid 5-tooth. There's the eating provocal, and then going for the 6-tooth.
The eating provocal? Yeah.
Crucial to not going down to the hidey hole.
A crucial provocal.
The crucial provocal of the eel.
Alright. Oh, okay, good.
Kenny twerking. A little bit of disrespect here. Or respect for Huff, either way.
Alright, we're...
Two sides of the same coin.
Having a little bit of an issue. Oh, okay.
Oh, no cutscene skip. Darn.
That's a shame.
But she does go hug the wall, so she will hug the wall and save 5 seconds.
She tried to go for tooth damage, but didn't quite get it, and then her angle on the spray for the last tooth wasn't very good, so then she obviously cleaned the tooth off a little bit later than she wanted to. But I don't really understand if you're going for 5-tooth, if you're playing on NTSC, you just take the air damage stuff. I didn't even learn.
Yeah, you can just like wait for it.
I didn't even learn tooth damage until I learned 6-tooth.
The window's the same. You can just like wait for the air damage, spray it off, and you get it.
It's pretty free, so I don't know
JP,
why
you don't have that luxury though.
I don't really know why you really go for tooth damage at that point, but who knows?
I mean, maybe preparing for future JP usage.
Yeah.
They're thinking the long game, you know?
Yeah.
Eventually I'll use JP, I better learn tooth damage.
Alright, kinikola.
Alright. Kenny, I'm assuming pretty nervous. He doesn't want to lose this, so Choky 6 will be a big factor here.
Oh, okay. I thought that he was going to have a little bit of an issue on the rope, but he didn't. So obviously I'm not the rope master.
Blue cycle.
Yep. Is he going to go for pyro kick? Is he going to go for pyro kick?
Most likely.
He's going for pyro kick.
And he gets it. Oh, like a ground pound cancel, kind of.
All right, taking the final block a little slow, which is fine.
But
and finishing Noki 6, no death.
Kenny being pretty clutch right now. That's what he needs.
That's why we call him Clutch Kenny.
I believe Kenny is on PB pace. Because he'll finish the sub 118 and then, right?
I guess.
Both these players are on crazy runs.
I know his PB is worse than Huff's, but what's Huff's PB offhand? I don't really know.
Let me check.
I think he is. I might be wrong.
Kenny can like theoretically get like a 120-30.
Kenny made me a little bit nervous there walking into the Noki 7 shine. If you walk into the Noki 7 shine at a certain direction or way, or you can clip through the ground, fall into the water, and not actually grab the shine.
Then the shine becomes unobtainable.
Yeah, so you have to exit area and redo the shine. So try to stand still when getting that shine. I don't know, it's somewhat unpredictable. Oh, Farore's Shadow Mario climbing, or no? We're in.
No, that's Noki 6.
We're in Noki 6. My bad.
Don't worry, Sid. Don't worry, Sid. Oh man, having some spin jump trouble here. Okay, there we go. So Huff has a 120-28.
Oh.
I believe Kenny is like barely on pace to beat that, theoretically.
I don't know. It's Bloodwhale Bop and then Huff Bop. You know, that's his tier.
If Kenny pulls off a good Corona, he could bop Huff.
Ooh. Ooh.
The pressure.
The beef.
Not just for the race, but for the PB.
The beef.
Beef intensifies.
Yep. Didn't go for fast Corona, but still a good Corona. Let's see if his boat is a little bit better than his boat from earlier today that I saw. Hope so.
Oh man!
Oh, he made the exact same mistake in his run earlier.
But easy recovery from there, to be honest. For Kenny.
You can slide off the. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, having some rocket storage trouble.
See, if he was Me. I would have probably attempted to do cloud storage, or not cloud storage, rocket storage on the cloud, and that's probably a bad idea considering clouds are so unpredictable in that sort of way. So good stuff on Kinney, I guess.
Oh man,
in the cloud.
This is not quite bopping huff pace, but PB pace for Kinney.
Pace. All right, I
really
hope
hold out none of the stops here.
I hope hearmefarore's Shadow Mario doesn't go off the cliff. Thank you. All right.
Hey,
I was really hoping that I didn't, by saying that earlier, that.
Yo, are you seeing this right now? I think both these players can PB.
Oh yeah.
Can we get a double PB in this race? That'd be
Farore's on 122 pace.
Whew. You can tell, like, both these players prepared for this run adequately for their own motives, and it's showing.
Like as you said earlier, Farore's PB now is the one she got in the race earlier today, or not earlier today, the previous race between these two players, and it's a high 123. So if she gets a 122,
I'm pretty sure that there's never been a time in history when two runners of this caliber, time for Kinney.
120.59 according to his timer, but I'm not sure.
It was
if that's
57.
accurate. Yeah, well, who knows? You know?
So Kinney getting a huge PB, breaking into the 120 time slot.
But most importantly to Kinney, making it so that he can go bald again. And
Kinney can now shave his head.
Because he won this race. Good stuff.
Let's see if Farore also PBs.
Oh, she's gonna.
Oh my god.
That spikes. Oh, that was so close. I thought she was gonna get hit for sure.
That was like a frame off of something really bad.
That jump was clutch. That was so tight. That was nuts.
Okay, good speedboat.
Yep. Didn't pull a Kinney.
Damn, dude.
Let's see how these storages go.
I haven't seen like a race. Okay, it's playing it safe.
She's holding R so lightly.
Oh my god, that's the safest storage ever, but it worked.
That's crazy. That was, I've never seen that before.
Wow. So, okay. Dude, I'm blown away. Like, two players of this skill level PBing in the same race.
Like, unless she dies, like, twice on Bowser, she's got a...
This is a low 123.
Mario, how dare
Let's go.
my family vacation.
I'm sure that, like, even though she lost the race, she'd be super hyped to get a PB here.
She won in her heart, kind of a thing. Oh, her angle! Oh, she grabbed the ledge!
Oh my god!
Dude, Sid about to pop off.
Sid presently popping off.
Yeah, dude, I clapped.
Holy cow.
Ooh, that ledge grab was so... God.
It can be so scary to watch Bowser sometimes. Oh no, miss. Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
Okay. Oh, she was facing the wrong direction. That's fine. Let's see how well this goes.
Number one rule of Bowser, just don't fall off.
How'd you not get burned there?
She was just outside that fire hitbox.
That's crazy. This Corona and Bowser is nuts. Oh, landing in the goop. Okay.
And this should be a PB. A mid 123.
120.
Wow.
327. Good stuff.
So both runners PB'd. By a similar amount, I believe.
I don't know
like
what Kenny's
30-ish seconds, 20-ish seconds.
But yeah, good.
Crazy stuff.
Good race. Solid race.
Honestly, both players like did as well as they could have hoped. That's nutty.
Farore beating her PB that she got against kinikola last time.
I have never seen a double PB like this before.
Wow. Wow, that Corona and that Bowser fight. Oh,
dude, my heart was racing for her. Holy shit.
Dude, she pulled it out. If either of those things went wrong, that might have been PB in the trash, but that's good. It's good that she pulled it out.
Good stuff.
Are we gonna get Kinney in the
I guess we're gonna get both runners in here. Farore's in here right now. Yo, congrats on the PB.
Farore.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So how'd you feel about that Corona or like specifically the spike part?
I was like, I shouldn't do this jump, but I really want to PB.
That was super scary.
I really want to have a good Corona. Yeah, for sure. It was cool.
That was crazy.
I popped off. I was like, this is the last, like, it's a very small window, but I'm going for it.
Before you entered Bowser, I thought that you had a little bit of flexibility with it. Like, if you died in Bowser, you might still be able to PB, but I don't know. After the fact, I don't know if that would have been true. But that ledge grab during the Bowser fight.
Yeah, that was. If I died there, I might have had a really small PB. But no, I'm glad I grabbed that. I was freaking out a little bit. I'll admit.
That was a nutty ledge grab at the end there.
That was cool though. That was exciting.
I
I actually switched controllers right before the Bowser fight.
Thanks. Yeah.
Because those rocket storages, I was holding down R as far as possible.
Oh.
And it was going so slow, and I was like,
was your controller not calibrated properly?
I don't know. I was using it the whole run, so I don't know how that's possible. Man. But I switched controllers because I didn't want to deal with that on the Bowser fight.
So
hey, Kenny, congrats on the win, dude.
Congrats on the baldness, Kenny.
Thanks.
How do you feel about your win, dude?
I feel like if you counted me out, you fucked up.
I'd like to admit that I'd like to tell you that I did not.
I want to say
many mean words directed at me. I figured you were winning this one.
I want to say thanks to Huff for betting on me, and I want to say fuck you to Calf for not betting on me.
I thought it was the other way around.
And
I thought Calf had faith in you, dude.
I had faith in you.
I want to thank.
I had faith in you.
Thank my fans. Also, to the commentators, real quick, I asked my chat to do a proof call on me, and then I actually failed the proof call. So if the commentators
was that the twerk?
I didn't even notice.
So if the commentators could give me some movement to do on the file select screen to redeem myself, that'd be awesome.
No one cares, Kenny.
No.
Okay, we believe you.
We believe you. You got a high 120. You're good.
Okay.
We all believe you, Kenny. Good stuff.
Okay.
So, what made you go for 5YG, Kenny?
When I saw that I got like almost sub 30 pinna, like 30.02, I was like, there's no way Farore is going this fast at all, and her mentality is probably already wrecked. So I was like, I gotta have this in the bag, so like safe strats the rest of this round, guys.
Oh, I called it. I was saying like if Kenny just like is consistent and goes for safe stuff, he'll be fine. I'm sure he knows that. So
as soon as I was out of Pianta, I pretty much knew like.
So okay. With that in mind, with the fact that you were trying to go for easier strats and try to be more consistent, including 5YG and stuff, how did you feel about your Rico 4 death?
So I actually spun jump, and I didn't dive. And I think if I dived, I would have made that. But I wanted to go for it and not go for it at the same time. So I should have committed or not committed. And I couldn't make.
I think a dive would have barely reached that.
I think Trey doesn't agree with me entirely, but I think if you dove at any point before that block, you would have survived.
Okay.
If you just press the B button.
Maybe I watched it wrong. I gotta rewatch that.
Who's in the chat? I'm not even reading the chat.
Yeah,
I was legit in my own like zone entirely. I didn't watch Farore's stream at all. I didn't watch.
I was on your
chat.
ass in Rico 4.
I was like.
Oh yeah, I was getting close then.
I was completely just like only in the game and listening to music. That's all I did.
There was about like a 30-second difference, maybe like actually less than that.
I think it was like 20 in Rico 4.
Between you and Hear Me Farore after your death in Rico 4.
Let me look at the chat. What are we on? Speed Gaming 4? Speed Gaming 3. Okay.
So you both PB'd.
I did.
Yeah. Congrats on PB.
I'm blown away by that. That just like goes to show how much.
Was that your first
for this race?
PB with UIG?
Yep.
Really? That's nuts.
I could have sworn, Kenny, you had like a 120 that was unofficial or something.
Nope. I only got
sweet.
my.
I'm thinking of something else then, I guess.
Well, now we're one step closer to the Huff Bop, so that's good.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Can I mention that I was really shaky about Pianta 3?
Oh yeah, that was a good recovery.
Yeah, You survived. You ended up doing the strat that you taught me for bingo. The tree movement and then jump to the gold mushroom.
Good stuff.
Did you think you were going to end up surviving coming out of there?
Oh, God, Kenny.
Kenny, your mic.
Pause your game, please.
Kenny, we can hear that.
That was Rat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then that makes it okay.
Blood Whale Bop is imminent because all I gotta do is do the same run again, but don't fuck up. So
there you go.
So, did you think you were going to end up surviving that, Farore?
No, I was typing in chat that I died when I realized I was still alive.
Wow. Well, what we were talking about, we were saying that it's lucky she didn't die because that would have been a horrible death. But
yeah, no, I saved like.
Oh
half
my
the time
God,
there.
Callie's here.
Yes.
How's Derry?
Oh my God.
All right. Well, this post interview happened. Good job, Kenny.
Yeah, really good stuff, both of you.
Any shout outs for either of you?
Shout out Huff for believing in me, and that's all I got.
Good stuff. Hear me, Farore? You have anything?
I love you, Quan. Also, my initial plan was to pretend that I was bad and didn't know EYG until this match, and I decided not to do that, and that's the reason I'm not moving on. I was too proud to intentionally lose the first match, so... I
love how much both of you like trying to like mind game each other.
I really was. I was doing my best.
Like, Kenny intentionally played bad in the stream before this to like, make you feel more secure about your run.
No, I knew.
I just find that so funny.
Darian's good. That makes
your guys' dynamic is so interesting.
That makes
I don't have to deal with it anymore, and that makes me happy.
This day is even better because Darian is good. All right, I'm out of here.
Anyway, follow both of these runners at twitch.tv/hearmefarore and
follow the commentators
and kinikola on Twitch, respectively. Average Trey on Twitch and Twitter. Sided Williams on both as well. And everybody have a good afternoon.
Oh, and also there's going to be another race on this channel following this between Atomic Otaku and who else? Odme.
Oh yeah, Odme.
But additionally, there's going to be a bingo race. We're going to race some bingo, me and Sid.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever else wants to join, we decided we wanted to do some bingo. So check out SMS Bingo if you want.
Are you going to be streaming it, Trey?
I'll stream it. I'm kind of tired right now, but I'll stream it.
Perfect. All right. Everybody that's interested in that goes to Average Trey. And we'll see you in bracket, I guess, unless there's more of pre-bracket stuff to commentate, but who knows?
Yeah, there's a little bit more. There's the loser side stuff we got to finish up.
Anyway, congrats to Kenny. Good effort, Farore. Everybody have a good afternoon.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.